Welcome back. This is our channel, Rust and Dust, and I'm Ryan.
And I'm Jess, and in this video, we're going to show you how we refinished a coffee table in less than a day and also give you some tips for getting started with furniture flipping.
The table was in fairly good condition. It did have a failing finish on top and on one of the legs.
I actually found this piece for free listed on Facebook Marketplace, which is pretty rare, so we snatched it up quick. And this leads us to our first tip for getting started with furniture flipping.
Alright, so if you're first getting started on furniture flipping, you can start out with something small, end table, nightstand, coffee table, something like that. And you want minimal or no damage if possible. So that's one less thing you have to worry about. And get started.
So along the same lines, you also want to start with a piece that is inexpensive or better yet, free. So that might mean a piece that you've already got in your home that you could work on for free, or even just asking family and friends if they've got something that either they want to give away or that they would be willing to let you redo.
To start on the piece, we cleaned it with a TSP substitute, and then we had our project manager come in and rinse it off with water.
And because this piece had the failing finish and the dark stains on top, we really felt like we needed to sand the top of it down to bare wood.
We used our random orbit sander with an 80 grit sanding pad to remove the finish, and then later went back over it with a 120 to smooth it all out. To make it easier to scuff sand the base of this piece, we went ahead and removed the top from it. Tip number 3, you don't need a bunch of big expensive tools. You can just get by with just a paintbrush, some paint, some sandpaper. Be good to go. That's all you need. After we scuff sanded the base, we went ahead and wiped everything down with mineral spirits to remove all the sanding dust.
And for tip number 4 is all about the paint. So to get started, you just want to do something simple. So we recommend going with the all-in-one paint. And our favorite one is the Melange ONE Paint. So it's going to be a primer, paint, and top coat all in one. So it saves you lots of steps and time and money and space on the shelf in your garage. For the base of this coffee table, we're using Melange Paints 1 in Monty Teal.
For the top, we're using a whitewash technique, and if you've watched our videos, you know we do this frequently. We used Dixie Belle's chalk paint in sandbar and watered it down in about a 1-to-1 ratio. We apply it with a brush, let it sit for a minute, and wipe it off with a lint-free cloth. We usually use a cut-up t-shirt.
We then applied Dixie Belle's clear coat in a satin finish to the top using a sponge applicator. This is my favorite way to apply it because it gets a really smooth finish. We applied 2 coats of the top coat, and there were 2 coats of the paint on the base, and we did not need to add a top coat to that because the all-in-one paint already had the built-in top coat with it.
We reattached the top, and then this quick flip was finished.
This piece was a really fast flip for us, and I think we started at like about 9 a.m. in the morning, and we had completely finished it, staged it, taken pictures for Facebook Marketplace by 9 p.m. And that was including a bunch of breaks and dry time and just regular life throughout the day, all in between. So it was really quick and really easy.
It's rare when we come across a piece like this, but it's definitely awesome when we do. I love the quick flips.
Alright, so just to recap our tips for getting started with flipping furniture. First, you want to start with a piece that is small in size with minimal damage. Start with something inexpensive or better yet free. And make sure that you're not investing a bunch of money in expensive tools. You really just need the basics. And tip number 4, go with an all-in-one paint so that you can just knock everything out quick and easy.
And if you've made it this far in the video, go ahead and give us a like, subscribe, comment down below if you have any tips or questions about how to get started. Thanks for watching the flipping video! Woo!
Different to enter onto the screen or something.
Nah. Look over here. Where's your toy? What? Where is it?
I don't hear any music.
I don't know.